Welcome to the Dojo. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts 2, Grant.
2?
Yep.
I never played the first one. Can you just give me like a quick synopsis of it?
Yeah, okay, I think I can do that.
Okay.
All right, so there is a small island, and on it there are 3 friends named Sora. And then they close the door with the magical powers of friendship, and everybody lives happily ever after the end.
Oh my god. I don't even want to play this one. That was excruciating.
You asked for the short version. Listen to the soothing piano music, Grant. Let it calm your jangled nerves. Let these whimsical Disney characters take you away to another world of Kingdom Hearts.
My nerves, my jangled nerves, they're unjangling.
They're jangling?
They're unjangling.
They're unjangled?
Because of the soothingness of
All
this
right,
music.
good. Well, welcome everybody to a very relaxed dojo here on Rage Select. I am Jeff.
I'm Grant.
And
what is this?
We're playing Kingdom Hearts 2.5 ReMIX. One of the things that came out like at the very end of last year that we kind of put on hold to play a bunch of other violent games. This is a remake of a PS2 game that I'm sure most people know, and there's actually 3 different games in here. So there's this is the original 2.5 or Kingdom Hearts 2, and then we've got Birth by Sleep, which if I'm not mistaken was a PSP game, and then Recoded, which was a DS game. But we're just going to concentrate on straight up Kingdom Hearts 2.
So this is 2.5. Is it the remix of 2.5? Or is it 2.5 and the title's remix?
Okay, so I don't know. We've never gone over this in our RPG or JRPG education, Grant, but a lot of times companies will put a game out, right? And then like 8 months later, they'll put out like the final edition of it. Square's kind of bad about that. So Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, and they had Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And so the reason this is called 2.5 is because it's got the other 2 games mixed in with it. But this is an HD version of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, as well as Recoded or Birth by Sleep and Recoded, I think.
And then they remixed it all. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then they made it all HD and shit like that.
So why did they combine our favorite Disney characters with this?
They combined your favorite Disney characters with your favorite Square characters. That's what they did.
Oh, they're Square characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. So I played this for about 9 hours yesterday because, as you can see up here at the beginning, this is the beginning of the game, and the tutorial for this game is about 4 hours long. So I went past that, and we're going to jump ahead, folks, because I don't want to look at Roxas's face any fucking more.
No idea what that even means.
I know. So we're going to jump forward a little bit. If you're desperately in need of not having like a 10-year-old game spoiled for you, then I don't know, maybe go read a wiki page about the beginning. It's really nothing, I'm telling you.
You can just spend your time giving money to us on Patreon.
Yeah, you could do that.
Or shopping through our Amazon link.
You could do that too. All right, here we are.
Merlin's house.
Yep. So the Hollow Bastion is one of these places that's not necessarily directly a Disney World, but here's Merlin from
Sword
and Stone. So this is one of those places. It's like an amalgam of different characters. So like this guy is Sid from Final Fantasy VII.
What the fuck is our main kid wearing?
Belt buckles, a lot of belt buckles,
and like a little sailor boy outfit.
A lot of pockets. It's actually
oversized clothes.
It's really kind of disturbing because in the beginning he's grown up from the first game, but he's still wearing the same clothes from the first game. So his clothes are way too small for him.
Is that a Final Fantasy character?
That's Yuffie. Yep, from Final Fantasy VII.
Is our main dude? Is he?
No, that's Sora. He's the protagonist of the Kingdom Hearts franchise.
Oh, he's just a new character.
So yeah. So we're gonna jump in the gummy ship here quickly, but before we do, I'm going to show you kind of the ins and outs. This is just a straight up like a third-person action RPG, but you've got Goofy and Donald on your side.
Are they fighting alongside?
Yeah. Donald's a mage, and Goofy is like a defender, right? He's got the turtle shield.
All right, so you've played enough of this to know what's the premise? How do they get to a point where there's humans interacting, or sort of humans interacting with cartoon characters?
Well, so the whole point of this is that the Final Fantasy worlds and it's a multiverse thing, right? The Final Fantasy worlds and the Disney worlds all kind of exist in the same reality, but they're different worlds that people could go between.
No.
No, just no.
I reject that premise.
So here's Scrooge McDuck. There he is. He's got a skateboard.
Cool, except for all the anime humans in it.
Sure, let's do well. Without the anime humans, you couldn't have Organization 13. So hey, and then because this game came out in the 90s, there's totally a skateboarding minigame. Woo! Do you want to do a kickflip and grind on a rail, bro? Wow, grind on that rail.
I am not the target audience for this.
Now you never all the JRPG stuff that we did, and you never ran into Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Like, you will be surprised at the number of people where, like, this was something that they played when they were a kid, and god damn, they fucking love this franchise. But here's Squall.
And the weird thing is, like,
Fantasy
I'd
VIII.
heard of this game and this franchise,
Aerith.
but I thought it was exclusively Disney characters.
No.
And I was like, okay, it's some, like, kind of neat thing where the Disney characters are just going on this little adventure. What are these other people doing in here?
Well,
that's a deal breaker for me.
yeah, I mean, it's such a weird demographic. Like, it's people who are into Final Fantasy, and then it's people that are into Disney, and then at a certain, like, this particular game, in the beginning, the mythology is pretty easy to get your head around, but starting with this game, the shit just goes all out of control, right? Like, there's Organization 13, and there's this mass conspiracy of the Heartless and the Nothing, and yeah. And then from there, the series just goes completely berserk. But before we get into any of that, let's go out to the world map, and you can see I've got 2 different areas for us to go to on this video. I've got 2 areas for us to go to on the next video for people to get a little taste of Kingdom Hearts. So
It's just jarring.
So here we've got our little gummy ship, and there's totally these areas in between that you can go to that are like a Space Harrier-style shooting sequence. But then when you get through those, it opens up. Like here we've got Beast Castle, and over here we've got the Land of the Dragons from Mulan. So we'll go ahead and take a quick look at old Mulan.
Let's do it. Let's check this out.
I feel like I just want to take a picture of your face right now and just put it in the bottom corner of this just like stony expression. Oh, man.
I feel like I am stoned.
Yeah. You should have, dude, we still have all those drugs from the podcast. You could have taken any of them before we started.
All right.
Oh, shit.
It's that Genghis Khan dude.
Yeah. See, though, I guess, what's weird is that this game is really old. It's a PS2 game, right?
Yeah.
But it looks pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, this looks pretty good. I mean, this is a remix, though.
Oh, Sean
They
Yu.
cleaned some stuff up, right?
Yeah. But they didn't clean up. It's weird. They didn't clean up there's still the.
That does not sound like Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah, their bargain basement Eddie Murphy. And she is over emoting like crazy.
No kidding.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
It's like all right, so our characters basically. This is basically the Disney version of Sliders, right? Our characters just bumble between dimensions and kind of fix the shit they find that's wrong.
Let's get the jump on.
What are they wearing?
Well, they're wearing the Square Enix
No! Goofy, no!
belt buckles and zippers,
Do you
man.
remember in the early 90s when
Yeah.
we'd always see those, like, Disney characters, like, wearing badass, like, low, like,
Yeah.
like gangster clothes?
Yeah. Look at the zippers on Donald's hat. Like, what in the world could those be for? Like, right there, look.
We
missed you.
Is he a popper? What is that hat even?
No idea. So, a lot of the characters here know these characters from the first game. And I think that Mushu was like a summon or something that you could do, but...
It's like Hot Topic vomited all over them in a bad, bad way.
You just got to play enough Square games until that just seems normal, Grant. You know?
Something like that. And you are?
And they also didn't bother
Their mouths
to...
are not synced, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't really bother to fix that. Except for...
Just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
Except for, what's-his-face, the sorcerer from Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah, make sure you maintain your identity in front of a giant talking duck and whatever the fuck Goofy is.
He's a dog, man.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a giant dog.
What? But Pluto's a dog.
Yes. And now
Pluto's a dog.
Now you've seen the most. Now you've stared into the horror that is the Disney canon, right?
So now it's acceptable to just throw in these other people,
right? Especially when you see the Goofy movie where they're all dogs, right? And then you got to go, what happened? Is Pluto just like somebody's mentally damaged cousin or something that thinks he's a dog?
Don't worry about that.
I feel like Goofy's the one that's wrong.
Why? Oh, Goofy's the one who's messed up?
Is Goofy a dog?
Yeah. Yeah. Haha, yes, I'm a girl.
Notice?
Not me.
I think
Oh, you can't tell what gender someone is in an anime game? Is that what's going on?
No. Is that you can't tell what gender somebody is in the movie Mulan. That, I guess.
Because I can't tell what gender anyone is in an anime game.
All right.
I guess it's called a JRPG. I should correct myself there.
Yes. Land of Dragons.
So they spend a lot of time on these little animation sequences, I guess, too.
Oh, so let's see. Ping is in, and we'll keep Donald in since Grant hates Goofy so much.
Thank you.
That's what I got out of
I
this.
appreciate it. Can you change his clothes back to regular clothes?
No. Nope, not at all. All right. So let's see. We got our shop here. I think I'll go ahead and open up some chests.
Yeah.
Get some ether. So I mean, it's weird because it's like they took this whole universe of Disney, right? But they just slapped like the Final Fantasy kind of combat and conventions and stuff over it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, are my controls inverted? I'm so confused. All right, up, down. Nope. Okay.
It's like wearing parachute pants and cowboy boots or something. Let's just take two things that don't go together.
I want you. You
cram them together.
You found your next Halloween costume right there, Grant. You're gonna go with Sora for Halloween. These buckles and
I love
Are
how
those-
Mulan always walks like she has an extreme stick in the butt.
yeah.
So like that's how men walk. They just
Whoa, dude.
shower rape.
Wow, get him.
Get him!
Get him, Donald. Scratch his fucking balls off, or I don't
him
know.
up.
Yeah.
Ducks are the biggest rapist animals. You know that.
Are they?
Ducks are rapists. That's how they all procreate. It's just duck
It's
rape.
horrible duck rape.
Yeah.
Well, that puts Donald in a horrifying light. So now we've got two Disney characters, Pluto and Donald. I think this is time to shatter people's childhoods, right?
It's like that. What's that bit in Friends where Chandler's talking about Donald? You ever notice how Donald he only wears a shirt, but when he comes out of the shower, he's wearing a towel around his waist?
Yep.
What's that about?
What a girl.
Because he's probably engorged right after the shower. He's got to wait for his weird rapist.
Just duck cocks
Yeah.
everywhere.
Corkscrew
duck
dick.
cock.
Gotta get that back and reeled in.
You know, I don't know in this particular universe, like they never address the fact that Sora obviously has some kind of deformation going on with his size of his head. And then we've got just a duck, a rapist duck, and a Goofy. And he's just like, yeah, get in line. Wait, what the fuck are these people?
Wait a second. This Mulan person is the one who looks weird.
Wait, I think there's a chick here. Duck, were you a real woman? Uh-oh.
Heartless.
It's the Heartless.
What are the Heartless?
So when people get real bummed out in this universe, they turn into monsters.
I hope you're ready.
I feel like I'm turning into a monster right now.
You become the Heartless.
I'm becoming the Heartless.
Well, so you
Just
gotta
watching this game.
And then so this particular area has like a whole morale meter where you've got to get these little balls that come out of these dudes and keep everybody's morale up. God damn it! There we go.
Jeff, I do appreciate that you always save these JRPGs for me.
Well, you know, this year, Grant, is not the year. This year we should be getting some good JRPGs. Actually, I was thinking that
Is there such a thing?
there's totally such a thing.
I know I'm going to get hate from you, audience. It's just not my cup of tea.
I was thinking that actually this would be a game. I had this weird notion that I could send this game home with you, right? Because here's the thing, Grant. Here's the thing.
Okay.
All right. It's an easy RPG, right?
Okay.
It's very colorful, and it's got a bunch of Disney characters in it that you can play in front of your kid. Because I know that you were playing GTA 5 in front of your child, and then thought
It was not working out well.
this is not great, but this is just Mulan. She's teaching strong Chinese lady values, right? And
I don't like the mixing.
Yeah?
I've already said this like 8 times already, but I would be cool with one or the other.
You're like a
probably less so the Final Fantasy world or whatever.
Well, I don't think you'd say that if you'd played that many Disney interactive games, because the best thing that Disney ever could have done would have said, take of all of our beloved franchises and let's have somebody else who actually knows how to make a fucking video game make it. Disney makes garbage games.
That's fine, but they didn't have to throw in their lame-ass Square characters in there, too. Just keep it all Disney.
Hugely popular, beloved for hundreds of years. Like, they have symphonies that people go see that are just the music from the game's characters.
But why are they mixing the two?
Because, I don't know. Because I wouldn't play a game if it was just Goofy and Donald punching Big Pete in the face.
Mixing apples and bullshit. Leave you to decide which one I clearly mean is bullshit.
What did JRPGs do to you? What did they do to you?
Listen to all the episodes of me during the summer. That's what they did in the summer of 2014.
They
scarred me. They broke me as a man.
This is nothing. This is nothing in comparison to the things that we've. This is like one of the greatest RPGs in comparison to what we've played before. So we're going to talk to Jerkoff here, and he's going to give us a mission.
What's our mission, Jerkoff?
You just go to this place and kill everybody in there. So each level has a different like little thing, right? That is the. So this level you have to go do missions for the army, and then you'll go up a mountain.
Jeff, I gotta tell you, you've played 8 hours, 9 hours of this game.
Yep.
And I questioning how I'm gonna endure an hour of watching you play this.
I don't understand. It's Brian. It's colorful. There's duck rapists. I mean, like, what is there not to understand?
That kid.
What about him?
Weird ass outfit, and why is he with the
It's
Disney
Sora.
characters?
He's got a pure heart, and he's trying to defend the world from the evil heartless. Like what?
Okay,
what?
let's also talk about how cheesy that is. The pure heart and the heartless.
Oh, come on, man. Are you honestly going to sit there and try to tell me that, like, have you ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? Half that show is just as goddamn treacly and terrible as what we're doing right here, if not more so. If not more so. The first season of Avatar has some episodes that were written for 6-year-olds, motherfucker.
So did I miss? And sure, you're kind of right. But did I miss in the 4 hours leading up to this point?
Yes.
Like all of this great characterization that I need in order to give a shit about any of these characters?
Sort of. It depends.
Do they build this guy
Sora?
Sauron, whatever. Yeah.
No,
Sauron.
see, the whole point of the beginning is that Sora isn't in it, and it takes 4 hours to get to the point where he actually comes back into the game.
So he's not like Aang, where it was childish in the beginning because you had to earn the love of Aang and his gang, right?
Aang and the gang.
Aang and the gang.
Fucker.
It's my new 70s group.
Yeah.
Aang and the gang.
Aang and the gang. You do Avatar themed Cool in the Gang covers. Fuck you. I hate these guys. I mean, the thing is that it's the thing about you and I and JRPGs, Grant, is that you gotta give it a little slack, right? You gotta give this game a time to do its thing.
I feel like the thing is that you are that one dude from The Matrix, who Cypher, who can just look at the screen and be like, "All I see, I can see behind the code."
Right.
But you're in the reverse. You can just see the code and the mechanics behind the game and appreciate that. All I see is this vomit atrocity on the screen.
I just don't understand what makes this so much worse than some of the other stuff that we played. Like, what is it specifically about this game that's got you feeling so? I mean, like the combat's solid.
It hurts. It hurts my childhood to see those characters just intermingling with this other world I really don't like.
Have you ever seen like the Disney, like the House of Mouse or whatever, where it's got different Disney characters interacting? Like, I don't understand what the... Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah.
I watch that. That's fine.
But, I mean, like, the thing is you've got a whole set of characters here that are just as beloved.
But
right?
I just don't want Disney hanging out with, like, G.I. Joes or anything. And it's just fucking weird.
Why is it so... I don't understand why it's so weird.
Those two universes shouldn't mix.
Hey, how much time we got? About halfway point, I want to jump over to the Beast side.
We're already about 20 minutes in.
Okay, well, let's get over to the B side. Oh wait, this is not the right place. I mean, I don't know. It's like these characters. You know what it probably is for me is that the Square characters have gravitas to them, right? The Disney characters, they're just doing their dumbass Disney thing, right? But the Square characters come from stories and universes that actually have more like seriousness to them. And so without that, the stakes of this would just be like, oh no, Mickey's not going to be able to get back to the castle unless we fucking liberate. Oh, I don't give a fuck, right?
Well, then the entire conceit is some corny cash grab. It's just a bullshit cash grab. Let's take our best and your best and just mash them together into some plot line just so that we can have a team up.
I don't know. I just see it from a different point of view. The point of view that I see it from is that you've got a company like Disney that has no idea how to make a goddamn video game. And you've got a company like Square that when this came out was pretty much the best company at putting out story-driven video games. So you take the beloved characters of Disney and you hand them to a company that knows how to write a story and present it in a video game fashion, and that's what you get.
Sure, but why'd they have to include their world with the other world?
But I just feel like there'd be no stakes if it was just Disney. Like, you can't write a dark, serious story that starts goofy. I don't know. I would be interested in that story. I mean, I already want to punch Donald Duck in the face so hard. God, I hate him. Daffy would take that motherfucker out back to showers and fucking prison style. Just shank the shit out of him.
Maybe part of the problem is then the tone. Maybe they don't need to have something with so much gravitas and heavy weight for Disney.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I feel like I've played those games and that I just don't care whether or not like lying.
But right now you're saying that you don't like Donald in this.
Okay, let me put it this way, Grant. I've been trying to review the game Dragon Age Inquisition for a month now, right? And I have to force myself to play that game. Like, I have to sit down and just force myself to play it because the story is so slow and the characters are plotting and the combat is not fun. Last night, I sat down to play this just to get through the tutorial, right?
Yeah.
And I ended up playing it for 9.5 hours because the combat system is fun, the characters are lighthearted and easygoing. There's enough of them so that you're interested in playing the game, but not so much that, like, they don't spend forever, just like, I don't know. It's just enough. It's just enough Disney to keep me interested in the stories that I know, and it's just enough Square RPG magic to make a competent fighting system with characters that But see, I love the Final Fantasy characters, too. So it's like both of those things together appeal to me in a way that they wouldn't have all by themselves. Like, they're the same company, or the same guy that did this has done a few Final Fantasy games that I wasn't super interested in, and I don't know.
You point out good reasons why you like it. That's cool.
Yeah.
For me, I see no fucking reason why they should have combined these two worlds. It doesn't make sense. But okay. At the end of the day, there's still a fun game behind it.
I get. Yeah.
One that obviously you can put a lot of hours in.
I don't know. This makes me sad.
What, my opinion of everything?
No, it's just that you seem to dislike it with such a passion. I guess that's the thing.
I do.
It's not that you're like just kind of medium about it. It's just that you're just like, fuck this game.
I do not like the idea that they cram these things together. It doesn't seem like they took the time to try and find some happy medium where they fit well together, to me.
I don't know.
It's two different styles that don't seem to harmonize, I guess, in my mind. But I don't want to interrupt this really intense scene with Beast.
Yeah, he's turning heartless.
They have to go fight Beast?
Yeah, actually.
All right.
I think that's what we're going to do right now. Did you ever... Let's see. I got this they had a cracked video where they talked about this. But have you ever considered how fucked up the story of Beauty and the Beast is? Like, the old lady comes to this prince's house in like the middle of the night and is like, "Let me in, young man." And he's like, "No, dude, I don't know you." And she's like, "No, you'd better or you'll be sorry." And he's like, "No, go away." And then she's like, "I'm going to curse you as well as everybody that works for you. And you're all going to be essentially just destroyed and deformed until you can learn how to love somebody." Not just until you can learn how to love somebody, but until you can learn how to love somebody and make them love you back. And if you don't do it, then you'll die eventually. And I don't know what happens to all of the forks and knives and shit when he dies. Do they die as well?
No,
or
they all transformed.
But
back.
No, but if he hadn't have done it, right? Like if he
I
hadn't,
think they end up just living forever, right?
they're just forks. They're just fucking horrible undead silverware for the rest of their lives,
Right?
Jesus, lady, like that's a pretty fucking harsh curse. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
hey, you have that power, and someone's not gonna be hospitable to you.
But he's like, if you do the math right, when she comes to his door, he's like 7 or something like that. And isn't that right?
Oh, is he?
By the time, let's see, but by the time the last was on your 21st, I don't know, 11 maybe, 21st birthday? Is that it?
Shit. I mean,
like,
you should see what that witch does to anyone who like cuts her off on the road.
Right. She's just like, "And now you die. Your family has leprosy."
I'm so happy you're here.
Oh, what up, girl?
But it's just such a fucked up situation. Oh. So let's see.
This is weird to me as well.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, Belle and
Picking up this
Donald
giant talking duck.
I like the way that we live in this. I like the way that is it just the interaction between somebody who looks like a person, somebody who looks like a giant duck?
Yes.
So does Howard the Duck the movie just completely is it just brain destroyed?
Howard the Duck is so uncomfortable to me. I also have a big problem with talking animals.
Oh, really? All of them?
Not in all instances, but in a lot of instances. I always reference that, like Milo Notice.
Right.
Is that Homeward Bound?
Babe is just like a freaking slasher movie. Just like, oh God, no.
Talking animals. That was that comic book We 3. The cat, the dog, and they're all like battle animals. Fucking hate it. Can't handle it.
I'm just saying, like, so then especially the part of Howard the Duck where Howard the Duck is like basically trying to sleep with Leah Thompson, right? Like, he wants to hook up with her. He wants to get her in the sack.
And as we talked about with ducks, it's a pretty fucked up situation.
Yeah, but then in the beginning, what was it? I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like coming up with all this stuff. Oh God, fuck these guys. On my own, right? But the nostalgia critic, I guess, pointed out that like as he's flying out of his dimension in the beginning of the movie, he flies through this other duck woman's bathroom. And she's got, like, she's duck topless. Like, she's got duck tits. And you go, wait, what? What the fuck is that for?
I don't remember this movie very well.
Howard the Duck?
I saw it when I was a kid.
I remember being, like, the monster, the guy that What's-His-Face turns into, the Ferris Bueller principal turns into.
Oh, yeah.
I was fucking scared shitless by that monster as a kid. Come here, you asshole.
That guy turned out to be a child molester.
What? Really?
Yeah, the principal from Ferris Bueller.
That actor?
Yeah.
I remember, like, are you talking about, is the character from Ferris Bueller based on a real person, or are you talking about the actor that plays him?
The actor who played him.
He's a child molester?
Yep.
That guy?
I believe so.
God damn it, I can never watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off the same way ever again.
I wonder why he's really going after Ferris.
He's really trying to get this 16-year-old kid, like, into his office.
He's going to get your ass, Ferris.
That's right.
Get your ass. Why don't you have a seat over there, Mr. Principal?
Oh, man. Are we done?
We got a couple more minutes.
Okay.
About 4 more minutes.
I think we'll be able to get down into the dungeon and rescue the silverware. Also,
right. I could say I think that the gameplay, it flows pretty well. It doesn't seem to like jump into a lot of those really heavy, intensive battle moments that I don't really like in a lot of JRPGs.
Yeah.
Where it's got all these stats just clouding up the screen.
Well, I find what's really interesting about this game is that it actually, if you go into this menu here, right, it actually is this whole battle system where you have action points that you can assign things to, right? But you don't really have to do that all that much. Like each one of your party members has different things, and then there's a whole like magic system. But the whole point of me playing this game for as long as I did was that they introduced that over the course of that whole first 4 hours, right? So they kind of get you used to it. All right.
Hey, a secret passage.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Yes? No, just hit her with the sword, man.
Look at that chest.
All right, so I think it was, so we gotta.
So he just beat her up?
No, we have to push her. And then when she starts waking up,
Yeah, stop.
stop. What?
Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, girl.
Brr, 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 brr.
Yeah, there you go.
I gotta push her some more.
Probably make you do it 3 times.
Up. Beer, 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 beer.
Boom.
What's your favorite of the
bitch,
90s?
Get out the way.
The favorite of the 90s Disney movies. Or I guess not 90s, but I guess the 80s Disney movies, right? Is that Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid?
Oh, you want me to go back even further?
I'd say start with Little Mermaid and then up from there. Like,
Oh, yeah.
the new Disney Renaissance, so to speak.
I think it's Lion King.
Lion King?
Lion King.
Ah.
Or Aladdin.
Okay.
I really like Aladdin.
Aladdin's a really good one. I felt like, people remember, was it Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, like with a lot of fondness. But I feel like people really don't give enough credit to Hercules and Emperor's New Groove because those are both fantastic
movies. Emperor's
movies.
New Groove is great. I don't remember liking Hercules as much.
Yeah. I didn't like it, I don't think, when I first saw it, but then I went back and watched it, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Mulan's pretty good.
Mulan's good.
I
Yeah.
just watched that with my little daughter.
I don't know if I've ever seen Home on the Range, and Brother Bear, entirely forgettable goddamn movie.
I feel like those
I'm
are
a
in a
bear.
different category.
Well, what? Clock? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's go with like the Aristocats and shit.
Well, that goes back. That's a whole other one.
Decade, yeah, but
great.
They just feel like they don't belong in the same universe and same Grimm brother or it's kind of one hero thing.
I mean, back when they were just like directly ripping off
Yeah.
the Brothers Grimm
Yeah.
for pretty much everything.
Which one is your favorite then?
Probably, of those, boy, Emperor's New Groove is good. I really enjoy that. Like, that one holds up for me more than a lot of the... I watch that now, and I think it's still funny because I feel like the humor was a little bit more grown up than some of the other ones. Like, some of the jokes and stuff, and like Aladdin with Robin Williams and the monkey and stuff were good, but I can honestly say that I don't watch them today. But I'll throw on Emperor's New Groove from time to time and just watch it.
I don't
think it's
recall
hilarious.
liking any of the music that much.
From Emperor's New Groove?
Yeah.
Well, there's only one song. They had the groove song from Tom Jones. Like, they didn't have like a musical number. It wasn't a musical like the other ones were.
Yeah, and it's not like I don't even really like musicals all that much, but
Oh, fucking hell.
Aladdin and
God damn, fuck you.
even Mulan a bit, but Lion King, great music in there. We're about at our stopping point, so I guess after this battle, once you get through that door.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a boss battle. God damn it, get over here, you pieces of shit.
Beating them all with a key?
Yep, the Keyblade. We haven't even addressed that part yet.
Yeah, why does he have a keyblade?
Because it opens all the doors to reality. So he's the one who's able to travel between different places.
To reality?
Yeah, sort of.
Or their reality, okay.
They're different realities, the different Disney universes, right?
They're bullshit reality.
Right, they're horrible bullshit reality. You know,
you.
that everybody dislikes. God damn it. Fuck you guys. Oh, wait, can I get my oh shit, I'm about to die. Let's see. Can you get a high potion out here? Boom. And let me get my drive out. Valor form.
So this was all added in. I don't remember anything of related to this in the Beauty and the Beast, I guess.
Get him. Jump and get him.
Look at these little bat hook things.
Each individual level has a different, different enemies, and I don't know why, but those are the ones for this one. Eat a bunch of dicks. Oh, get some.
Yes, eat all of the dicks.
Get some.
Are Goofy and Donald even helping you?
Yeah. And one of them's a mage.
Good for nothing.
And one of them's a, let's see, one of them's a mage, and one of them is a The Goofy's got the defense stuff with the shield there.
So is Goofy supposed to be mentally handicapped?
I don't think so. I think he's just, or maybe, I don't know. I haven't gone back and watched those, the shorts where he's trying to do stuff and he's real bad at it. I haven't watched those in a while.
He spends like 3 weeks trying to tie his shoes.
Yeah. Like, oh, fucking hell, man. Heal me, Donald, you piece of crap. Donald, heal me. There you go.
Donald. To heal you with shamrocks?
Yep. This is what his little magic looks like. His little Donald heal. God damn it. Fuck it. We're not going to.
I feel like they should throw in the leprechaun from Lucky Charms in here, too. Why not?
Yeah.
With all these little charms and shit everywhere.
I don't think we'll get to the Winnie the Pooh part, but that one seems like it's kind of getting interesting.
Winnie the Pooh.
Ugh. Get him. Is that it?
They should throw all the Marvel characters in now that they're part of Disney as well.
Well, they're making
and
a third
Star
one.
Wars characters. Why not?
They're making a third one. Who knows, man? And this one has. So far, I've seen Beauty and the Beast. I've seen Mulan. I've seen Hercules. There's one in the Disney Castle that I haven't been to yet. I know Tron is in here somewhere. In the first one, they had a Nightmare Before Christmas level, and an Alice in Wonderland level, and a Peter Pan level, I think. I don't remember everything from the first one. It's been a hell of a long time since I played it. I never beat it.
Just sort of reminds me of like some of the problems I guess I have with that Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Do you just think that you like your fiction purist? You don't want to see other established stuff manhandled into other fiction?
I don't want a franchise casserole, I guess.
Right.
I want my
you want your meat besides your potatoes.
I want everything separate. Everything's in their own separate category.
If there's any peas in those mashed potatoes, I'm sending them back.
Exactly.
So you're not a big fan of the whole Reese's peanut butter cup, is that what you're telling me?
No, not a fan. All right, we're going to have to stop right here, though, I think.
Yep. So, folks, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to see these videos a day earlier, head on over to RageSelect.com, where you can whitelist us in your ad blocker if you're a nice person. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. If you'd like to buy this game, there should be a link down below on the website. If you'd like to buy anything on Amazon, if you start with the links on our website, then we get a little bit of a kickback for that, and it helps us out financially. If you'd like to help us out a little bit more directly, you can head on over to patreon.com, where you can essentially donate money for every video that we put out, and in return, we hit bonus videos every single week. There's so much content in there, I can't even begin to describe it to you. Going back for over an entire three videos a week for like a year now, or something like that.
So 180, I think. Now.
Something, if not more, after the holidays. I think it was 180 before the holidays when I started counting. But and
if you guys want to send me hate mail, you can follow me on Twitter, Baron Von Grant.
Yep.
I'm also I have a Facebook page, the Grant Davis page.
Mm-hmm. And if you finish watching this and you'd like to see some more video games, you can head on over to Socialtron.
Check them out
on Twitch. And they do streaming kind of all the time, like all the live long days. So you guys check them out. Sometimes Jason will pop on over there to talk about comics. And they've got like celebrity guests and stuff like that. And they're some friends of ours. So give them a shot. We'll be back tomorrow with more Disney madness in Kingdom Hearts 2.5. Actually, you know what we should do tomorrow, Grant? The
play a different game.
Third entry in this series in the beginning there.
Yeah.
The third Quotey Fingers game is just all of the cutscenes from this DS game stitched together into a 3-hour movie. So we'll just watch that in the break, and then we'll be back tomorrow, and Grant will be able to tell you everything about Keyblades.
Oh, jeez. Bye, guys.
So no mixing, ever.
No mixing.
What about Capcom versus SNK?
No.
What about Freddy versus Jason?
No.
What about like Aliens versus Predator?
No.
What about like ham and cheese?
No.
So are you telling me that when you have a sandwich, you just line up all the individual ingredients?
Line it up separately. I'm not a savage.
Yikes.
Separately.
Wow.